Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. And first off, kind of sorry. I want to apologize for the mess that you see on the screen. That was the kitchen table. I just wanted to do a little bit of practice in Procreate and get some much needed legs being pulled. I don't know. I just wanted to get some much needed practice in Procreate in the kitchen, and I have no idea what else to say. Also, sorry for the overexposure that happens throughout the entire video, because I was working directly next to the window, and it was all types of crazy, and I have no idea how to describe that. But yeah. So this is basically just a little bit of a speed paint slash discussion on what was happening, because Procreate has been beating my butt the last month and a half since I've been using it. It's been fun, but it's been difficult to use it and stuff like that. But yeah. So the pose I just took straight out of my reference library that I was able to get last year, and I just started going. I did my little sketch work and all that good stuff, and got past the line work stage, and yeah, there we go. And I looked on Twitter to go to Wiki Victorian, I think that's their name, and I just took one of the dresses that I actually like this dress. It looked a lot like Lady Dimitrescu from Resident Evil Village, whichever one just came out in May. Anyway, I liked it a lot, and I just wanted to use that one and manipulate the dress a little bit to see how far I could take it and all that good stuff. And by the end, I actually really liked it. It was pretty good, Tell me what you think in the comments. But I liked it a lot more than I thought I would. I think because of the neck area, and you can't even really see it. It's again, I'm sorry for the overexposedness that is this video. So good. The one reason why it's like this is because Procreate, well, I don't know if it's Procreate or the iPad itself, but I cannot record for a certain amount of time sometimes when I am recording, when I'm screen recording the actual iPad, which is weird. I don't know. I was able to do it so smoothly and nicely when I first started out. I don't know if it's certain specifications I'm using or what, but that was a little interesting thing to figure out as you continue to move and use this very expensive piece of technology. But anyway, I had no real idea what you can't even see that. That's awful. Now you can. Wow. So my hands. Okay, anyway. I had no real idea what I wanted the bottom of the dress to be. I didn't even bother to actually look towards the bottom of the picture to figure that out. But as I kept going, it was kind of interesting to keep on keeping on, basically. Just to figure out what I wanted to use the rest of the dress for, I had the nice foundation at the top. I like that, but I didn't know if I wanted to have it open-legged or closed off or whatever. But as you see, I kind of decided on doing that later on. And another thing that I have been doing so far is practicing color. And, color is just that thing that you have to know how to do. But I've been doing my best to figure that part out. And after today, I'm a bit more confident because I kind of knew certain things and all that stuff. And yeah, basically. But as I continued, I wasn't too sure what I wanted to go to next. I had everything like mapped out and ready and everything, but I wasn't too sure what type of details I wanted to add on and all that good stuff. But as I kept switching through different pencils and adding smaller details, I liked what happened. I liked the feel that I had. And this model that I drew from, well, you actually don't see it, but the model that I drew from reference, she has the whole 3D turnaround in the reference book that I have. And I ended up doing this model a lot more than I thought I would. I did her from this angle and then about 5 more angles just for practice. And it was kind of, it was kind of cool. But it helped me practice a lot of consistency, which is mainly what it was. And now it starts to get dark, finally. But one of the funner, I should say, funner things that I was experimenting with as I kept on going was this little boy right here. Just I wonder what I can describe that. I call it abstract backgrounds. Basically, that's all it really is. And I was just figuring out skin tones here, but I get rid of that later. I was just figuring out skin tones and trying to figure out what background I wanted to use and how everything looked and all that good stuff. The screen modes really help. They kind of saved my life, which you're going to see a lot more in the future whenever I get back around to Procreating and Procreate. Hopefully you don't mind that title either. That title's just funny to me. But okay, yeah, Procreate. That was on me. That title's just funny to me. Okay, I know what it means, but it's funny. Anyway, as I continue to just fill out, clean up lines. Actually, that's what I was doing. Continuing to clean up the lines and all that good stuff. I was trying to figure out how else I needed to paint the background, and basically just painting straight on was the best solution for me, at least. And adding some pass-through functions to the what was it called? Some pass-through function to the layers helped make certain things stand out. And you'll see a little later what I mean, really. But I wanted to have the body stand out from the background as well as the foreground. And I think I did that correctly, So this was actually about the time where I was done recording and I wanted to continue working on the actual piece. Luckily, the screen recording actually worked this time. Yay. But, it only kind of worked. But anyway, now you can see just a bit clearly how I was making some of the foreground elements, which was, just these dots. That's all. Just they're bubbles actually, because some of them are dots, some of them are bubbles. I'm confusing myself already. But as I continued just making on, I added some fire to the background, which you don't see, but it's a bit of yellow, which I forgot to remove in the final product, which made me have to go back like an hour to made me go back an hour just to fix that. But it was kind of worth it, and also I forgot to sign it. But these foreground elements were really fun, and I ended up doing this a little bit more, which it kind of took the load off from having to work on a crazy background, which was something that I really didn't want to do as much. But as I continued, it was just a little easier to work on, and this was about the time where I actually just decided to save stuff and all that good stuff. Because I like to save multiple layers and files and shades of the work, and you'll see that in a second too. But I really did like these backgrounds, and working on them again just gave me a lot more confidence. It just made me a little bit happier to do abstract backgrounds. It was kind of fun, I kind of say that, but it was fun, And as we continue to save all of these good things and all that good stuff, you can just see how everything came together. I even left the skeleton in. There you go. How that yellow skeleton came into be, and just all the layers that came to become this piece that you see. Because of the settings I had, and because of how Procreate works, I could only work on 36 layers, which was kind of funny, And so here's the final piece right here. Still great, even 2 weeks or a month, I think, after looking at this. I don't know what day it is anymore, but this was pretty fun, And then as we take a look at the backgrounds, yeah, that's kind of it. It looks like the Chick-fil-A logo. You can't tell me anything else, but yeah. pretty fun. But yeah, that was really it. Just a little drawing session and all that good stuff. I have a lot more of these planned, so I hope you all like these and hope you all enjoyed, everything basically. So if you are new here, please go ahead and give that little subscribe button a subscribe, and like the video. Tell me what you think in the comments below and all that good stuff. And until next time, I will catch you all later.